We are the Dinner Ladies, and today we're making the ultimate lamb cutlets.
What you will need is lamb cutlets and salt.
Is that it?
That is it. No joke. This is the easiest way, but the most delicious way of actually it is the best, isn't it? Of doing lamb cutlets. You've got to try it.
If you get home, the first thing you do is just get them out into room temperature.
We put a little bit of olive oil on just to let the salt stick onto it. You need far more salt than you would ever imagine putting on. It will make it amazing.
Right, let's get cooking. Cheers.
Cheers.
We will need some olive oil.
I thought you said it was 2 ingredients.
Crib, it is two
It's 2 ingredients. Yeah.
Everyone has olive oil. It's like a bake-off oven. Put foil on the baking tray and then it reduces the clearing up. Just move the beer out of the way. Oops. The foil is always smaller.
And then it leaks under it and it's really annoying.
And it's too small, So what I do...
This is actually a good tip.
Thank you.
It is actually one of your good tips.
Thank you.
But hurry up while you're doing it.
1, 2, so. Pinch like that and fold and push down. That extra seal there will prevent the fat from going into the baking tray and reduce any clearing up later. I just helped Steph's job.
In actual fact, who actually does cook the lamb chops at home? In actual fact, who does all the cooking at home? Eleanor? Who does all the cooking at home?
You do lots when I'm at work and I come home, yeah.
So I do most of the cooking.
I mean, I don't know what... Are you wanting to have an argument about something? What's this
I just
proving?
want to say that I do most of the cooking at home.
Well, you do, but who taught you?
Oh, God.
Who didn't teach her?
Well, no.
My mum, actually. My mum taught me.
My mum and your mum.
Yeah, my mum taught
our mums taught us. And we've both picked up lots of tips from our mums. So on...
Right, we need the grill.
Grill, double.
Grill. You don't press those buttons.
Home.
It's like watching primitive early humans
Self-cleaning
trying to figure out fire.
Types of...
We start the grill on high heat, as high as your grill will go, for a short period of time, just to get a little crust on the fat. And then we reduce it down in temperature.
Olive oil. Drizzle. We can always add more.
Oh my word.
Lord.
That is far too much.
That is far too
You never,
much.
ever, you never put that much on. What on earth are you
I
doing?
don't know, it's a couple of beers. That's what
my
happens.
word. I salt them on here.
Salt them on there.
No, because then the salt gets in there.
But it's fine, it's not going to cook.
No, I like eating the fat later.
Oh, gross.
What, fat at the bottom of the pan?
That's gross.
Yeah,
That's
the fat
disgusting.
at the bottom of the pan. The salty fat, it's delicious.
A liquid fat?
The liquid
That's
fat.
disgusting,
Or
Eleanor.
with a spoon?
No, with my finger.
That is disgusting, Eleanor. This is Hallamon salt from Anglesey that we're going to be using, which is a rock salt.
It's not sea salt.
It's a sea salt.
We've actually been to the production factory.
We have, yeah.
We've
Fine.
seen it being made. This is actually good for you, rather than sodium salt, which is not so good for you.
I wouldn't say it's good for you, but it's better than the
I've
other.
watched documentaries on how good this is for you,
Okay, in moderation.
including moderation itself. The key to this is putting far more salt on this than you think.
No, but okay, then we need to turn them round.
Okay.
The reason why we salt the lamb is because it brings out the flavour. All right, that's enough! Eleanor! So the reason why we kind of build the cutlets like this is because the fat is going to render down first, because it needs to render down first, because obviously it's a lot of fat. And also it becomes kind of crispy.
I cross them over because of the weight ratio. And
So they don't fall.
The amount of times I've taken them to the oven and they've flopped over.
It's really annoying.
It's so annoying. But that is quite sturdy. So now we'll salt the top.
Let's go. Right, here we go.
Slide in. Slide and glide.
So while we wait, let's have a drink. Cheers.
Cheers. So it looks slightly like it's not cooking quickly enough, and I can tell that because the fat is not
dripping down.
It's not dripping down. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit. The aim is to render as much of this fat down as possible.
That is the Guinness timer.
Oh, is it? Brilliant. We're trying out Crib's new toy. Apparently it serves up a Guinness
Right, let's get it.
like a Guinness from the pub.
Right, whack them out. We don't want them frozen.
So what you have to do is it's called the nitro surge.
Yep.
So
Okay, then we put that on there. Right, and then we press the button.
an
Just
angle.
pour. Yeah, like you would do. Let's see what happens. You have to go 3/4 though.
Yeah, okay. I used to work in a pub in my university days.
So did I.
It looks like clouds. So what I was taught in the pub
You then do the last bit.
is how to do the shamrock. Well, the shamrock didn't work.
No. You go.
It tastes a bit tinny.
What?
It's not as good as a pub bought one.
Smells. Come on. It needs to render down. Let's just, a quick game's a good game here. The fat is pretty much rendered down and it just needs to basically go flat to cook the actual meat rather than...
A bit like steak, you can tell that it's rare
Yeah.
or raw by touch.
And they've probably been in the oven on a high heat for 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do is make sure that where the fierce heat is I will position them so that the
Cook
fat,
fat.
is there, and the thinner ones I'll put on the edge. Because I don't want them to have quite so much heat exposure. There we go.
I think you're all right.
I think you're all right.
I think you're all right. Yeah, it's the medium heat, so we've got it on 150. So it's not fierce. It will cook, but slowly cook. For this recipe, you'll need, obviously, 3 things. Patience, lamb, and salt.
Ben, I'm going to turn them. That's a bit too fatty in there, so I want it to render down. Put those in there, put these ones on the edge. I'm on the edge of falling.
Of glory.
Glory.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just going to put the ones that I feel are ready down here to keep warm, so I don't want them to overcook.
Right, these last ones are done.
Yeah, they are. Look at that.
Eleanor, it's disgusting. It's just fat.
I'm just cutting through.
See what it's like.
It's pink through the middle.
Yum. Fat's rendered down. It's crispy. It's not chewy. It's tasty, which is enhanced by the salt.
Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, I could have 5 of those.
Well, we've only got 4 more.
We have it with salad,
Oh,
a weekday meal. They do take about half an hour, but they're really delicious.
Cheers.